Bat surveys by Ecology Limited. Globally, bats are very important. They pollinate flowers, disperse seeds, and eat pest species such as insects. There are 18 species of bats which live and breed in the UK. That's nearly 1/4 of Britain's mammal species altogether. All 18 species are protected by law. Bats declined in the latter half of the 20th century, mainly due to land use changes, such as agricultural intensification, development, and habitat fragmentation. As top predators, bats are important. As well as eating those pest species we mentioned earlier, they are also visible indicators of ecosystem health and are in DEFRA's list of biodiversity indicators for mammal species in the UK. As a protected species, they're protected by different laws and regulations depending on where you are. In England, they are protected by the Wildlife and Countryside Act, the Countryside and Rights of Way Act, Natural Environment and Rural Communities Act, and the Conservation of Habitats and Species Regulations. In Scotland, they're protected by the Conservation Regulations. In Northern Ireland, by Schedule 2 of the Conservation Regulations. And in Ireland, by Schedule 5 of the Wildlife and Countryside Act and Schedule 1 of the European Communities Act. This protection means you can't deliberately kill or injure a bat. You can't recklessly or intentionally disturb roosting bats. You can't damage or destroy a roost. You can't sell, exchange, possess, or advertise a bat. And you can't intentionally or recklessly obstruct entry to a roost. You can, however, aid in the care and recovery of bats, commit a mercy killing if you didn't first injure the bat in the first place, in which case the crime has already been committed. These crimes can carry a maximum 6 months prison sentence or an unlimited fine. If you have bats, there are some activities in and around your property which may affect them, such as cutting down mature trees, roof repairs, repointing, loft conversions, removing commuting habitats, surveying, changing or removing foraging habitats, research, possessing bats, and some conservation activities. So, what are the signs of bats? There are visible signs such as dead or alive bats, rodent-like droppings, and remains of prey such as moth wings. If you haven't seen visible signs of bats, there may be indicators that your property is suitable for bats, such as damaged roof tiles, cracked bricks, or gaps in the woodwork. If you are intending on activities which affect bats and you have signs of bats, then you'll need an ecologist to do a bat survey to support your planning application. There are lists of available ecologists from the Chartered Institute of Ecology Environmental Management Directory or from the Environmental Data Services Directory. They will produce a survey report and mitigation plan which will go to your architect or building firm to help support your planning application. If you can't avoid impacting bats as your activity, then you'll need a bat mitigation licence from Natural England, and your ecologist will stay with you throughout your project to make sure that all the mitigation requirements are met. Thank you for watching. If you wish to learn more about bat surveys, please follow the links below or visit us at abrahartecology.com.
Created using Powtoon.